Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look using the Lorac Pro Palette, and I really want to do a look with this beautiful green shade. It's called Jade, but I really like this palette. It's so beautiful, so universal. So I'm going to go in and just moisturize. I use this personally as a moisturizer. Even though it says primer, it's the Faced Hangover Rx, or Hangover X, however you want to pronounce it, but it's the replenishing face primer with coconut water and probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. This has a very milky consistency, more like a moisturizer, and I do have combination oily skin, so I like to use this as a moisturizer. And plus, I really like this because it sinks into my skin really fast. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to be going in with the Nivea Men Replenishing Post Shave Balm. And I do have mine in original. Beauty gurus have theirs in sensitive. I really wanted this, right when I saw it, and they did not have the sensitive one when I went to Target and got it. But this one has not broken me out at all. It just has a very strong scent, which I love. The smell of cologne and just a man. So I, for one, really like the scent. And Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube was the first one who discovered this primer. So you should totally check her out. Her YouTube channel is NIKKI Tutorials, and that's it. And once the primer gets really sticky, that's when you know you're good to go. So I'm going to go in and conceal all these blemishes first, and then I'm going to go over top of with foundation. I do this because I find it does hide my blemishes more than going over your face with the foundation then concealing. So I'm just going to go over with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I have mine in Light Warm. Shoot, okay, so right after I realized what I was missing, I'm actually going to go in with this Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer, but the good thing is I'm only going in right here. This does do an amazing job at filling in your pores, but it's very expensive, very pricey. But I really like it. I know Makeup Forever sells a smoothing primer, and I also have that one. I think it's pretty good. I just think this one's better. If you don't want to spend the money on a super high-end pore filling primer, I suggest the Maybelline Baby Skin. It's good as well, but I really like this one a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and blend out this concealer. I'm gonna use a Morphe M49 brush, and I'm just going to pat this into the skin, not swiping. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I have mine in the color Y235, and I just pump it on the back of my hand. Please tell me I have enough. But I just dot this on my face. I really like this foundation, especially if you're going to be taking pictures or filming a video, because this has no SPF in it, therefore it's going to look really good on camera, and it's not going to have that white flashback if you end up using flash. And to me, this could be for all skin types. I have oily combination skin, and I mean, this doesn't make me super matte, and it doesn't make me super dewy. It makes me just a tad bit dewy, but nothing crazy. And I just dab as I go because, I don't know, for me, I feel like if I dab all over my face and then go in with my brush, I feel like it dries, this side ends up drying while I'm doing this side, and it's harder to blend out. So I just do it in sections, and I press into my skin first to make sure my skin is getting that foundation. And this is a medium to full coverage, which which I really like because I have acne prone skin, so I want to hide my acne. So, and if you if you go in with the first layer and you don't like the coverage, you can always go in with the second layer, kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm going over like all my blemishes that I really want to conceal. I need to get a tissue. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to go in once again with the same concealer that I used before I put on my foundation. And I'm just going to take that under my eyes. And I'm concealing and highlighting, by the way. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to blend it out. Okay, I'm going to blend out my concealer using this Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, I think it's called. It's like Beauty Complexion Sponge. You can get this at like, I want to say you can get it at Walgreens or Ulta. I know I got mine at Ulta. And I just got it about 2 weeks ago. No, a week ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. And I've really been enjoying it. It's pretty much the same thing as a beauty blender. It's so much cheaper though. And that's part of the reason why I enjoy it so much, because a beauty blender is like, what, $20 or so dollars? And I think, don't quote me on this, but I want to say this is about $8, $9. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I will link everything I use down below. So now I'm going to go in and highlight the rest of my face. This lighting is not the greatest, so it doesn't look like I really highlighted anything, but I'm just going to take this on my chin, my nose, and all over my forehead. And what I really like about this beauty sponge is like it has like a flat side, so I can really like cover a lot of area instead of like using this little tip and it's like, oh, let me tie it out. No, I can like bam, 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 done. And then like I can flip it over like how I'm doing on my nose, and I can really get precise. My hair is getting like all stuck, and I hate that. I hate whenever I have like little baby hairs hanging down and then I accidentally like press it into my makeup. First world probs. Okay, so now I'm going to set my under eyes and the places where I put my concealer in for that. And to set my concealer, I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline Fit Me powder in 110 Porcelain. And before I do any kind of setting, I'm going to tap out with my sponge again, just to get all that creasing that happened before. And I'm going to go in with the Sigma F35, like, it's all rubbed off, so I can't for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go in with that powder. Okay, and I'm going to mix it with another powder, just because I really, really want like a bright under eye, since this is like a pretty dramatic look. Kinda. I'm gonna go in with MAC Emphasize. And then I'm gonna just set where I put concealer and all the other parts of my face. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and set the rest of my face using MAC Studio Fix, and I have mine in the shade NC20, and I'm just going to take a MAC, I think this says it's either 137 or 187. It's just a dual fiber brush. You can probably get one from Morphe or Sigma for so much cheaper. And I just set where I did not set already. I'll make sure I really get right here so that my contour and blush go on really smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and prime my eyelids with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Yeah, that's the shade. Soft Ochre. And I'm just going to take it on this little e.l.f. $1 brush. And what I whenever I prime my eyes, I just kind of like apply it with the brush and then I tap it in, but I don't tap it in too hard so I don't irritate my eyes. Set that primer that I lay down on my eyes with just some regular translucent powder. You can use like a eyeshadow that's your skin tone, or you can use just any powder. It doesn't really matter. I do this so my eyeshadow doesn't like skip. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with my perfect transition color, which is Makeup Geek Beaches in Cream. I love Makeup Geek shadows. They're so inexpensive. And okay, and I'm taking this on a Lancome blending brush. Again, Sigma or Morphe probably makes the same brush, just a little cheaper. There is a hair. Okay. And Beaches and Cream is just like my personal favorite transition color. It doesn't have to be yours. I mean, it just depends on your skin tone. So you take like whatever eyeshadow is like a shade or a half a shade darker than your skin tone, and you just throw that for a transition color into your crease. And I'm taking this like between my crease and my brow, so like right here. So now I'm going to take this shade right here by Makeup Geek again, and it's called Creme Brûlée. It's this beautiful like neutral brown. I love this color. And I'm taking that on a MAC 217. Again, Sigma makes another one. I think it's called the A25. I'll probably use it later in this video. But, yes. And I'm just taking that, like, in the depth of my crease. And when I realize that there's, like, hardly any more product on my brush, I'm going to turn it sideways. And I'm going to blend it just a little bit up into that transition color, so we can blend these two colors together. Okay, so now going into the palette, I'm just going to take these two shades and mix them. This one's called Light Brown and this one's called Nectar. And I'm going to be taking that with a Sigma E40. Just a fluffy brush. So now I'm going to be going in with the main color that inspired this look, and that is the shade Jade, again in the Lorac Pro Palette. And I'm going to be spraying some Fix Plus onto my brush. But you don't have to have Fix Plus. You can go in with this dry. You can do whatever the heck you want. I just really want that foiled metallic look. Okay, so I want to blend that out with like a darker color. I want some more depth in my crease. So I'm going to be taking a Sigma E25 brush, again a more precise blending brush, and I'm just taking ever so slightly Makeup Geek Mocha, and I'm really going to take my time blending this out. I'm going to be taking a Sigma E40 and just blending those colors up here together. Okay, so I want a little, just a tad more warmth in my crease. So again, taking a Sigma E40, I'm just going to go in with MAC Soft Brown right here. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like a little pop of gold since this eyeshadow does have like some gold flexes of shimmer, I guess, in it. I am going to go in with like a gold shade. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Just personal preference. But I'm going to dip into my Naked palette, my YDK Naked palette. I'm going to take this shade called Half Bake, and I'm just flipping my brush over and applying that directly to the center. I really like this. It's really pretty. Okay. So just going in with a regular blending brush, I'm just going to blend out ever so slightly the edges of the gold. Okay, so for my brow and inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with MAC Nylon eyeshadow. I haven't depotted this yet, so excuse that. I just got this. Yeah, I'm just now jumping on the bandwagon, but I just got this, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. Look how intense. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to do some falsies. You don't have to go on with falsies if you don't want to. This is just my personal preference. I'm going to go with the Ardel Demi Wispies. I think these are amazing. They're so inexpensive. You can get them at Walgreens. They're so beautiful. And if you don't want to do falsies, just go in with your favorite mascara. Right now I'm just going to mascara my lashes so that they blend in with my falsies. Okay, so I'm going to go in and tightline my upper waterline real quick. And I'm just using this NYX Treasure eyeliner. And I have it in regular black. And for lash glue, I just go in with regular, like, the Duo glue, nothing fancy. And I wait for these to get taggy, so I kind of blow on them. Because I am doing no liner with this look, I really want to get them. I really want to get them as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna like put some chapstick on my lips real quick because they're dry. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and do the eyes later. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my face. Okay, so to contour my face today, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Palette, and it comes with a highlight and a contour. I'm going to be using the contour shade, and this is in Light. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques sculpting brush. I'm just going to dip it into my powder. And whenever I take this, I am like pressing it to my skin instead of swiping so I don't take off the foundation. And I do take this like a half a centimeter like above my actual hollows of my cheeks, because whenever I blend it out, it's going to go down just a little bit. It's even. And I'm going to take it up on my temples and down right here. You don't have to contour like I'm contouring. Everybody's face shape is different. I like to like contour like right here because I want my face to look smaller. Do whatever you need to. You do what fits your needs. So now I'm going to blend that contour out using this new Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is brand new. Oh my gosh, it smells like pina colada. Like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like a tropical paradise, and I've heard really great things about this. I just picked this up. I have not used it yet, so we will see what it's all about. And it's so like smooth, like whenever I touch it. Oh, I hope this is really good. Oh yes, honey, give it to me. Yes. And I don't know if they have more than one color. I don't know. I just picked this one up because it was pretty light. Mine is, it says light bronzer on the back, so maybe they have like a medium and a deep one. I don't know. Done admiring that. I love that. Okay. Wow. By the way, I use the Morphe M257 to bronze my face. So now I'm going to go in with a Sigma F10 blush brush, and I'm going to be taking these two Makeup Geek blushes. This one is called Spellbound, and this one's called Head Over Heels. And I'm just going to mix them because I think this just makes the prettiest, like, simple pink cheek. Now I'm going to go in and highlight, and I'm going to be taking this Becca highlight, or if you want to be technical, it's called the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm taking Champagne Pop. This is the shade that Jaclyn Hill collaborated with Becca. I believe it's now permanent. I think it was limited edition, but I think they made it permanent because I follow her on Snapchat. She's my life. And I'm taking like this, oh my gosh, can we talk about this brush for a minute? I'm taking this on a Up and Up brush, I believe it's called. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got this at Target, and I think it was like $6. And it is so nice for highlighting. I used to use this brush, but I use this brush for setting under my eyes and highlighting, and the highlight and the powders were getting mixed in on that brush, and I would like highlight under my eye, and it just was not cute. So this brush right here is so pretty. I think it was called the blush brush. I'm not completely sure. It doesn't have a name on it, but I think on the packaging it said it was a blush brush, but I'm not sure. This is what it looks like, if in case you're interested. But yes, I take that on my cheekbones, on my chin, and I'm just going to highlight the tip of my nose and my whole forehead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and do this little trick that I learned off of Nicole Guerrero's channel. She had mentioned this in one of her videos, one of her recent videos, and I take like Fix Plus and I spray it onto my beauty blender, and I just kind of like lightly, ever so lightly, tap over that highlight, and it just like meshes everything together. It's so awesome. Like, this trick is so good. I've never even thought about it. Thanks, Nicole, for the tip. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and finish the eyes. And I'm going to take that Makeup Geek Mocha. Okay, I filmed this once already and I did not like it. And I kept calling this color Frap. And I don't even own Frap. Wow. But I'm going to take this and push it on my lash line. I'm going to go in and blend out that lower lash line. And this brush is called the Eye Contour Brush. And I have no idea what the brand of this brush is. It's so old. I've had this for years and years. Any pencil brush, smudge brush will do. And I'm going to go in with Crem Brûlée, that shade that we used in our crease. And I'm just going to blend that out. Am I in the frame? Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my brows, and I'm going to use that Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. I love this brow product so much. You guys have no idea. Actually, y'all probably do, because like everybody here on YouTube uses this. But I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't like a bold, super bold brow. So I'm just gonna go with the natural lining of my brow. Okay, y'all are gonna have to excuse this brow. It's really janky right now. I don't know why. Super crazy. So now I'm just going to go in and blend everything back all together, like my highlight, my blush, my bronzer, all that good stuff with that same duo fiber brush. And I'm just going to blend. Ooh, get out of here. Okay, so before I go in with lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this Bella Pierre Cosmetics Gel Lip Liner. I love this lip liner. I got it in a Ipsy bag, and I got it in a BoxyCharm. Yeah, I got it in my BoxyCharm box, I think last month. It is so pretty. It's in the shade Cinnamon. It's such a pretty, like, brownie, like, pink. It's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a nice nude lip. I'm going to go in with Dose of Colors. Bear with me. I love this lipstick so much. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was my first video putting on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it or not. Let me know in the comments below if you want to keep seeing more videos or what kind of videos you want to see. Give this a huge thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video if I end up making another one. Bye!